Hi, today we're gonna make a supersaturated solution. We're gonna use blue food coloring, more than 200 milliliter of Epsom salt, a bowl for mixing the salt on the oven, and I have measured 2 cups of water to dissolve the salt in it, and of course a spoon for mixing. I have boiled the water in the kettle and now I'm gonna put it in the bowl. I've put it about 200 to 300 milliliter of water. Now we're gonna put the Epsom salt little by little until all have dissolved, and then we're gonna put again until it doesn't want to dissolve anymore. In that situation, it's gonna be a saturated solution. What happens here is that the solute keeps dissolving until it gets to the point that the same amount that get dissolved start to precipitate. So we get to a point of equilibrium. Now we're gonna add our food coloring. As you can see, the solid doesn't want to dissolve anymore. So we need to heat it for it to be dissolved. What we're gonna do here is that we want it to be a supersaturated solution, meaning that we want to force the solvent to dissolve the solute. Now I'm gonna keep stirring until everything is dissolved, and then I'm gonna add more until it doesn't want to be dissolved anymore. At this point, I'm gonna leave it until it cools down so it could form crystals. Again, I'm putting more of the Epsom salt so it could be dissolved. No more solute wanted to dissolve, so we have reached the maximum capacity of the solvent that could dissolve. So I'm gonna put it in a separate container for it to cool down and then form the crystals. This is how it looks after we have poured it. This is how it looked after a couple of hours. After a day, it have crystallized, but not fully, so we're gonna leave it for more days. In day 2, it have crystallized more, but we need to leave it for one more day. As you can see, it almost have crystallized fully, so I'm gonna pour out the water and all of the impurities, and let's see what happens. What happened here is that we have pure Epsom salt. It's pure from all of these impurities and oils and everything. I've made another one without the food coloring, and it seems that it's more hard. Yes, it breaks a little bit when I touch it, but it was harder than the one with the color. So, why the differences? Well, the food coloring acted as an impurity that disrupted the natural crystal growing process, while the clear solution allowed the molecules to link together into a strong, rigid structure. The coloring molecules physically got in the way.